The annual highlight from high school days. Out of the classroom, forget about maths and science. The only drag, of course, well, at most, it probably only lasted a week, then it was back into the grind. Well, they have a different take on it at St Paul's Collegiate in Hamilton. For 29 years, this private school has been taking its 14 and 15-year-old boys off to Tihoi, its residential outdoor centre. Not for a week, not 2 weeks. Catch this, for half the academic year, and it's compulsory. They say it works wonders for their personal and social development. Well, we thought Matt Chisholm needed some help in that direction, so we sent him off to camp.
It's 9:30 at night and these boys are being disciplined.
Nothing like a bit of nighttime fitness. Yeah.
It's simple at Tihoi.
3, 2, 1.
Play by the rules or be punished.
I'll go and get him.
And these blokes are embracing it.
Who wants to throw these guys in?
Yeah. Me.
Get in.
Hold on.
Here you go.
We're okay with throwing a kid in a creek at 6 o'clock in the morning if they're late for morning surprise, or having them out running at 8 or 9 o'clock at night if they're talking when they shouldn't be.
How you feeling, guys?
Tired.
Despite our changing PC world, at Tihoi, they're not about to mess with tradition.
You just learn to love it, and it just goes so fast, and you've just got to try and make the most of it while it lasts.
You can't wrap students in cotton wool and take them into the outdoors.
3, 2, 1.
So trying to break flying down a mountain and sleeping in snow caves. Just another day at school.
Oh, it's so much better than school. I'm like loving it 100%, hey? Just the independence.
Luckily you're not claustrophobic.
Yeah, I am a bit, but nah, hopefully I'll get over that tonight.
Students like these have been pushing their boundaries at Tihoi for nearly 30 years.
How important is it for boys, to have a bit of rough and tumble and...
Oh, it's vital. I mean, there's been a feminisation of the education system.
Up. Okay, hold it there. Suck in some breath.
So it's great. Down here we have a majority of male teachers. They get in there, boots and all, and the boys get a chance to be boys, which they need to do.
Why is that rough and tumble good for us?
I think it builds character. We need to push our boundaries a little bit to know where that boundary is.
This is the moment of no return, really.
And these privileged students have more opportunity than most to find their limitations. Staying at this residential outdoor centre for 18 full weeks.
Everybody else our age in New Zealand is inside while we're out here in this amazing place.
Spending 4 days a week in class and 3 doing outdoor activities.
They don't get the chance to go home every day or even every week. These boys are here for 5-week chunks at a time.
It's probably the first time for all of us that we haven't had mum and dad looking after us all the time. If we want something done, we've got to do it.
And that includes the cooking and cleaning.
Everything has a consequence, I guess, and if they don't light their fire in the morning, they're not going to get any hot water, they're not going to have a nice meal to have at the end of the day.
At St Paul's, they say the students are sent to Tihoi as boys and come home as men.
Well, it's classified as schoolwork as well, so all good.
Because of that strong outdoor focus, do you think your students miss out at all academically?
No, they definitely don't miss out academically and sometimes do better.
Okay, go get it.
The young men thriving on using the natural environment to make learning more interesting.
Being able to see what they're learning about can often help. Gives them a different learning style than just a sort of chalk and talk sort of thing on the blackboard.
It's just not textbook, and I think that's what we enjoy more.
But while these guys appear to have so much,
Hold it.
this is no holiday camp for the children of the rich and famous.
This is the Tihoi custom system, and there's certain things that boys aren't allowed.
They're not allowed the basic mod cons of home life.
Yeah, no TV, no iPod, no cell phone.
And no sweets.
Look at that. Part of the game where they try and sneak stuff in and we try and catch them.
Okay, we're going to hold it here until Asher does one properly. Hurry up, Asher.
This prison-like regime has in the past proved too tough.
There are some who don't enjoy it. These guys here that have spent their whole life in typical suburbia and have everything done for them, and they come here and all the pressure's kind of put on them and they're not just like used to it and they can't really handle it.
And over the years, that pressure's forced a few boys to do runners.
Yeah, probably miss the phone a bit, miss my mates.
How much are you missing the girlfriend at the moment?
Yeah, I'm missing her a bit. Still write a lot though.
Old-fashioned letter writing, the only form of communication with the outside world.
Is this place for everyone?
Some kids find it a lot more difficult than others, that separation from home and stepping out on their own and not having the luxuries to go back to. But most people cope and step up.
Step up and seize the opportunities that will better equip them for life after school.
Just makes me feel pretty special and grateful that we've been given this opportunity to have this amazing experience.
And I know the old boys from St Paul's look back on their time here and they treasure it.
Everyone you talk to is like, oh, I want a Tihoi, I want a Tihoi. It sounds amazing, but yeah, we're just so lucky here.
Sure beats my camp. Now, still to come, a green-fingered nun shares the secret of her success as New Zealand's